Welcome to STD Smackdown, where I, master of sexually transmitted disease, puts the myths about STDs in a truth-squeezing headlock so you can protect yourself. You've got tough questions? Bring them on. I've got real answers. You know why I want you to keep from spreading me around? Well, frankly, there's too many people catching STDs. It's wearing me out. Getting tired, people. It's time to put the smackdown on spreading me around. Now, let's go to our first email. I'm only 14. That's too young to get STD, right? So you think you're too young to take a spin on the old STD roulette wheel, eh? Round and round she goes. Would she fall on gonorrhea? Who knows? Let's talk to an expert. Doc, can you be too young to catch an STD?
No, if you're sexually active at any age, you're at risk.
But if you're young, some think there's less risk. Come on, comedia!
Actually, a young person today is more at risk. You have a 50% chance of getting an STD by the age of 25.
So instead of roulette, it's more like a 50-50 coin flip. Heads you win, tails you get herpes. Or worse.
That's correct.
Want the coin?
No.
Too young to get an STD, huh?
To learn more about your STD risk factors and prevention tips, download the free Your PSH mobile app.
Come on, herpes! Feel the burn! Nice. So you come here often? You don't have any angry rashes or sores that could be a STD, do you? Anyway, on to our next question that'll bust an STD myth wide open. You can tell just by looking at someone if they have an STD, right? Doctor?
That is not true at all.
Not true.
The fact is, many STDs have no symptoms at all, or the symptoms are virtually undetectable.
Well, I am a master of disguises.
Testing is the only way to know whether someone is completely STD-free.
Yeah, I'm looking good.
No, you're really not. The point is, not having sex is the only way to be 100% sure you don't get an STD. Correct condom use can minimize the risk, but it can't provide absolute protection.
So bottom line, you can't tell by looking. You need an STD test to know for sure.
STD Smackdown!
Keeping this light.
Learn more about the signs of STDs and find free confidential testing. Download the free Your PSH mobile app.
There's something in there. I'm going viral! Ah. Very interesting. Very interesting. Welcome to STD Smackdown, where we expose the misconceptions surrounding STDs to get to the gooey center, the real deal. This precision instrument will help us examine our next myth. Only people who sleep around a lot get STDs.
Where did you get that thing?
The internet, where else?
To get an STD, you don't have to sleep around a lot, and it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It only takes one instance of unprotected sex to get an STD. You, me, anyone could get an STD. And guys, you're about the same as girls on this one.
Yep, my girl, Lady STD, will tell you. They get them too.
Girls and guys, remember, if you're gonna have sex even once, you need to protect yourselves.
Okay, so it's not just those who sleep around that get STDs. STD Smackdown!
To learn more about the myths and misconceptions around STDs, download the free Your PSH mobile app.
Ah! I'm burning. Gonorrhea. Welcome back to STD Smackdown, where we crush the myths about STDs. Ah! So we can reveal the truth. Ah! Ah! Let's check the old email.
Can you catch an STD in a public toilet?
Okay, STDs in public facilities. Let's talk to an expert. Doc, clinically speaking, can you catch me, an STD, in a public toilet?
No, you can't. Because STDs like herpes, gonorrhea, and chlamydia, they can't survive long enough to be transmitted that way. STD doesn't stand for scary toilet disease.
Your humor is infectious, doctor. Just like me. So how do you catch an STD?
Well, we're talking about sexually transmitted diseases, which are spread through sexual contact, particularly unprotected sex. So to be clear, that's vaginal, anal, and oral sex without using a condom consistently and correctly.
There you have it. The old STD toilet seat myth. Untrue. Flushed away.
Hello, it's my. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
To learn more about how STDs are transmitted, download the free Your PSH mobile app.
Herpes, feel the burn.
STD Smackdown.
Thanks for tuning your digital dial to STD Smackdown, where we wrestle the myths surrounding STDs to the ground and step on their sternum until they squeal for mercy. Ah! Now, on to the next question. This viewer asks, HIV isn't an STD, is it? Doctor?
Well, there's some confusion out there, but HIV is indeed an STD.
And sometimes it's helpful to remember something if you put it to music. Let's try it, shall we? HIV's an STD, uh-huh. HIV's an STD, uh-huh. HIV's an STD. Sexually transmitted, yes sirree. HIV's an STD, uh-huh.
That's why getting tested regularly is so important. STDs like HIV can be managed to minimize symptoms and risk of transmission. Remember, if you have one STD, you still have to prevent getting others.
If chlamydia comes after you, you're around her!
Well, no, if you're sexually active, you can protect yourself through correct condom use.
Judo!
And for smart, added protection, there's a new mobile app, Your PSH. Your PSH has a condom use video,
Correct use, yes!
STD prevention tips,
Good tips.
a wrist tracker,
Track that wrist.
free confidential test finder,
Nice.
and more.
So you plus your PSH equals better odds of staying STD and HIV free. That's free from me, and that's where you want to be.
STD Smackdown.